Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
Yes, sir. It's episode 99.
99.
99.
We almost to that big hun done.
Yep.
We almost to
there.
that big hun done.
Next week.
Man, look at that. Look at that. Persistence.
Hell yeah.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Nigga. Consistency. How you feeling tonight, brother?
Shit, I'm feeling alright. A little sore, but it's worth it.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir. All the way from Vegas.
From Vegas. PM went on a little vacay.
Hell yeah. Damn, they're going to turn to a yearly one.
Hey.
420, baby.
I understand. I understand.
I got a hat.
I understand. Did you?
Yeah, my cousin then, they got me a hat. They were giving them out for free.
Oh, shit, though.
Say 420 across it.
Okay.
It's a motherfucking nice hat, too.
Shit, fuck it. Like, it works for me. Shit. Oh, shit, yeah, I'm here, too. So,
shit.
That's it. I am here, too. You ain't got no RPs?
I just saw one, but I didn't get it down though.
Okay, well, yeah,
I didn't even know the person like that, so
I ain't got none either. So that's good.
Yeah.
We don't have to mention somebody for a second there. It was Jesus.
So it's dropping like flies.
Yeah. Tell you what else is happening. Teachers keep fucking students, boy. So I'm gonna go kick this motherfucker off.
All right.
Substitute teacher and wife of Oklahoma police chief arrested for having alleged sexual relationship with student.
Damn.
That's what caught my eye. You the law's wife, the chief's wife.
Now they saying student. And this is a minor student.
Yep.
Okay.
Emma Delaney Hancock of Wellston, Oklahoma, who is also the wife of the police chief and the daughter of the mayor.
Damn.
Was arrested for having an alleged sexual relationship with a 15-year-old student that first started off of an interaction on Snapchat.
Hey.
The former substitute has been charged with lewd and indecent proposals or acts to a child under the age of 16, soliciting sexual conduct and communication with the minor with technology, and obscene or indecent writings and pictures, according to reports.
As a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Where was these teachers at when I was?
I don't know, bro. Because wasn't no teacher trying to goddamn ride this ride.
No.
Nigga, this bitch is she is the wife of the police chief.
The daughter
and
of the
the
mayor.
daughter of the mayor.
The mayor.
And then decided to go hunch on a 15-year-old.
And sent pictures. Left evidence. So
she was ready. She wanted some youngster in her life.
Hey, she's nasty.
Nasty.
She should have took her ass to Texas. This is why I say that too.
I'm listening.
It says sexy West Texas drivers need to look out for this police lookalike. It's called the Booty Patrol.
So they can pretend to be a cop out there frisking up ladies.
Well, it's not even that deep. So it's like it says we're driving along, minding our own business. When we see the blue flashing lights that indicate we're being pulled over and our hearts jump or whatever, it says as you roll down the window, instead of being asked for your license registration, you get asked for your phone number and if you want to hook up later.
Oh, wow. My niggas out trying to pick them up.
It says last week, this ride was spotted at a local Walmart, which caused a double take until we noticed the markings on the side. And this was not a typical patrol, man. This is the Booty Patrol car.
Is that what it says on his car? Nigga. Y'all can't see, but it's a black and white Mustang, and on the side of the door in black letters, like where it would say police, it says Booty Patrol. Nigga.
It says a driver in Lubbock has decked out their Mustang in police colors with some not so suitable differences. There's embolized on the side of the vehicle are the words Booty Patrol, which in memory serves is not actual police organization.
Oh my God.
Plus, the vehicle appears to be Unit 69 and features a slogan to protect and clap cheeks.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I fucks
So
with it.
they said that there's a mom and a kid talking in the distance, talking about the boy's like, "Mom, what is the booty patrol?" And she's like, "Ask your dad."
Action.
It says, here in Lubbock, they share unique rides such as beloved the Gritchmobile and the famous cocaine and hookers car.
Jesus Christ.
But this one, they say, but this one is actually a hazard.
Because it looks like a police
It
officer.
as impersonating an officer is kind of frowned upon, and plus it's kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Cocaine and hookers wasn't stupid.
Right.
I'd much rather take the booty patrol than the cocaine and hookers. Well, I mean, cocaine and hookers doesn't sound like a bad thing, but it sounds like a goddamn party. But
Oh man. But it says, so yeah, cocaine and hookers car. It says anyone who is this obsessed about proclaiming their love of booty is clearly full of good decisions and probably still lives probably still lives in their parents' spare bedroom with a bunch of pages from Lowrider magazine ripped out and taped to the wall. Admittedly, he fancies himself a police officer. He's probably pretty experienced handling his nightstick.
Oh wow, why they gotta fuck up my man because he on the booty patrol? My man just trying to get some action going.
Hey, in a good way, in a positive way.
Just trying to get some action going, man. Leave that boy alone.
So your girlfriend in your article, she need to go there.
Should he go?
Yeah, go find the booty patrol.
Oh,
He gonna protect and clap them cheeks.
I hate to run from such a good story to it ain't even a bad story, man. It's an update, man. They dropped charges against Alec Baldwin.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
Like he knew that fucking gun was gonna fire
I
like
know.
that. Good. They need to press charges on the prop people.
They did, and they like cooperated or something, and that's how Alec Baldwin got in trouble.
That's some bullshit.
And the reason that they justified him being in trouble was the producer of the movie hires the team.
Oh, he's the producer.
He's the producer.
Okay,
He's
now
the
that makes
producer
more
and the
sense.
star.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's when it kind of made sense to me because I was like, why the fuck would a work for hire actor be in trouble for some shit the prop gun nigga did?
Right.
But if you in charge of hiring the niggas that did the shit, and they just trying to, because right now they're just trying to get anybody and everybody involved.
Hell yeah.
But they dropped it.
That's what's up though.
Charges dropped against Alec Baldwin in the fatal shooting of Rust cinematographer Halen Hutchins. Alec Baldwin had been charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter after fatally shooting. Oh shit, my way up. After fatally shooting cinematographer Halen Hutchins on the Rust set, according to the charges have officially been dropped.
That's what's up.
We are pleased with the decision to dismiss the case against Alec Baldwin, and we encourage a proper investigation into the facts and circumstances of this tragic accident. Luke Nichols and Alex Spirio, Baldwin's attorney, said in the statement. Yeah. So yeah. Good job, Alec.
Yeah, good job on that
I
shit.
didn't think. Sorry that lady lost her life, and I mean, accidents do like happen. Bro.
Nah, they do. Like Brandon Lee.
Yeah, and so if anybody need to be held liable criminally, it should be the motherfucker whose job it was to make sure the goddamn weapon was not live.
Exactly.
And of course, sue Alec, because that's his protection team.
That's his team.
So you need to pay them people some money.
Nah, he do need to be sued for that.
Yeah.
You know, he's held liable. Like you
I
said,
think
he's the producer, so he
I think they
chose
said
that team.
they must, and I think like the husband done already like kind of came to some type of agreement with Alec because he was made a producer on the movie.
Husband? Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm assuming that's got something to do with some type of settlement they came to.
That's
Because
cool.
why the hell would he be a producer on the movie?
It had nothing to do with the movie. It was just his wife. What was she? She was
Behind the camera, cinematographer.
okay.
She was a camera lady,
Okay.
essentially. Because remember, she got shot, she got killed,
And somebody else got
the
shot too.
director got shot.
Yeah.
Because it went through her and hit the director.
Right.
So the director got injured and she got murdered.
Alec Baldwin did it.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially. I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
he's
you
the one
know
who pulled the
who's-
trigger. So
Well, yeah, and you know she was right in front of him because it's probably one of them scenes where he was shooting straight, and
Yeah.
so the camera was,
get that angle on it.
yeah, the
so
angle
they,
on it.
They can do their movie magic.
He was pointing the gun right at her ass.
Shit.
Right at her.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You know what else is fucking crazy?
What's happening?
The other day I had a goddamn pipe bust in my wall.
Where?
In my bathroom, in my room, the pipe that goes to the hot water on the faucet busted in the wall.
Ooh.
And when the plumbers got here, they had to go through the wall in the other bathroom to get to the pipe.
Oh shit. Damn.
And I got a big hole in my wall.
Water damage.
No. I
All
caught
right.
it. I caught it like as soon as it happened,
Yeah.
and I shut all the water off to the house.
All right.
And then I called. It was like 4:00 in the afternoon. I called my plumber, and he was. I think the nigga was down the street waiting on my phone call. 'Cause as soon as I hung up, he pulled up. He pulled up in like his regular truck. He came in and looked at it. Was like, all right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my work van. And he left and came back with his work van. And he couldn't. He's like, I ain't got the stuff to fix it right now. He said, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into the wall. I'm gonna cut off the bad part of the pipe, and I'm gonna cap it.
Okay.
That way you can have water in the rest of the
Rest of
house.
the house and it's not leaking from there.
Yeah.
Running your water bill up or tearing
Yeah.
up your house.
So right now he got that part capped, and like the water's back on. And like in my bathroom, in my room, I don't have no hot water because only the cold side works now because
Right.
that part. So he came by today and was like, I'll be over on Friday to finish it up. So
Hey, that's what's up, man.
luckily I caught that shit right
Hell
then.
yeah.
I was in that motherfucker doing something, and I was brushing my teeth. And I just got done eating, and I noticed the pressure on my hot water dropped dramatically. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So I'm standing there at the sink, like, what the fuck? And then I looked at the ground, and that shit was coming out
Oh,
from
shit.
underneath the wall, coming out the
Yeah.
behind. I said, oh my god.
Mm. From
Luckily,
that
it's
little hole behind the
yeah,
wall.
luckily it's tile on the floor, so it just I threw a couple towels down there, and I got a main shut off in the house, so I don't have to.
Go
It's
outside.
out by the hot water heater in the closet, so I don't have to run outside. So I ran over here real quick, jumped in that closet, cut that shit off.
That's what's up.
Man,
That is crazy.
that was yesterday, nigga. It's always fucking something.
Hell yeah.
Always fucking something.
It's always something with these TSA motherfuckers too.
Oh, nigga, what did it did?
That's the TSA attackers. A woman accused of attacking TSA officers after apple juice was confiscated.
I got them juice back.
A 19-year-old woman from Little Rock flew into a rage after a Transportation and Security Administration officer, I know that's what it was, but I thought it was something else, confiscated her apple juice at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport on Tuesday, elbowing, punching, and biting 3 officers who tried to restrain her.
Jesus Christ.
According to the court document, said the woman, whose name is Micaiah Coleman, is charged with counts of assault, criminal damage, and disorderly conduct. According to the document summarizing the incident that was provided by Maricopa County court officials, her bail was set at $4,500, and records indicated she remained jailed Wednesday morning.
Lost her shit about her apple juice.
Yeah, it says 2 of the TSA officers were taken to a hospital and had been released. One suffered a concussion after receiving an elbow blow.
Hit him with the power shot, nigga.
Yeah. And then it says the TSA said it would pursue its own enforcement action against Coleman. I said this unprovoked and brazen physical attack against our employees is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
We are grateful for our committed workforce and for the role they play in protecting the traveling public every day. This is said by the TSA itself, or who they don't specify. Court commissioner referred Coleman to the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to have attorneys appointed. The office did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the case. So the attack began at 6 a.m., so in the fucking morning. Jeez, this bitch ain't even had breakfast yet.
She was gang banging on waffles, nigga. Gang banging, angry at bacon, nigga.
The Coleman had
Angry
a ticket.
At bacon, nigga.
She had a ticket and was going through the security at the airport checkpoint D. An officer took the apple juice, which is not permitted through screening, and Coleman began ranting and raving. I kind of understand if she bought it there. Coleman allegedly tried to grab the bin containing her possessions that the TSA was screening before being pushed away by an officer. So at that point, Coleman allegedly climbed on the table, and another TSA officer tried to grab her around the waist and get her down. She elbowed him in the head and hit him. Ooh, I could see that too. So if he reached up and grabbed, she came down on top of the head.
She came on the top of that
and then
she hit that nigga with some evasive.
What's that shit? Angbak.
My nigga, the elephant protector.
Yeah,
nigga,
exactly. And she 19 too, so she probably has some sharp ass elbows.
Boy, them elbows hurt too.
It says the officer was left with a concussion and a ripped shirt. I don't know how you got a shirt ripped.
Because it was tussling, nigga.
Coleman was removed from the area, sat down on the bench, and appeared to cool down. Oh, so she started some shit up. Then she got up, took off her shirt and began yelling before jumping onto the table again. She's like, round two, bitch.
She said, what's happening with it? She yanked off her shirt.
She then grabbed the third TSA officer by the ponytail, pulling her down toward the table while striking her with hammer fist blows. Another TSA
she officer like this.
Yes.
She was
MMA style.
She was Donkey Konging her, nigga. She was Donkey Kong.
Another TSA officer tried to intervene, only for Coleman to allegedly swing her head down and bite the officer on the head.
Now, she ain't no plaything.
Only then she was...
Get that baby her apple juice. She was 19?
19.
Give baby girl her apple juice.
Only then was she restrained. Coleman told the police officer who filled the document that she had been irate and having to leave the secure area to get food, only to have passed back through security. Oh, she told the officer she believed she had hit one of the victims 3 to 5 times, but denied biting anyone.
I ain't biting no goddamn body. I may have punched some niggas. Some evasive closed fist. What is it?
Distraction blows.
Distraction blows. Some closed fist distraction blows. Maybe.
Oh man, they don't say what kind of charges she got or anything. So
that's assault of some sort.
Nope, they don't say. It just gets to talking about like
that's assault of some sort.
It just gets talking about how to. Yeah, that's a bullshit about incidents with the TSA. They don't say how she what happened to her after that. That's crazy though. I said this bitch went crazy over some fucking apple juice.
Hey, she wasn't playing no games, bro.
I mean, why wouldn't they just tell her before she came in the gate? Hey, you can't have that. If you want to finish it, go ahead, stand back there, get out the way. You know what I mean? You gonna wait for her to put all her shit in them bins so she done took her shoes off. No, she took her shoes off, belt, everything else she had to take.
Man, my last times on the airplane, man, they made me throw away that big ass bottle of Ishimiyaki. I was so goddamn mad. I couldn't have it in my carry-on no more because of some shit they done changed.
Hey, at least
I was so sick.
At least they told you shit. When my cousin got there to Vegas, right? They was talking about it. They brought backpacks, so they brought everything in their backpacks.
Yeah.
And
saving some of that luggage fee.
Right. So he said they went through TSA here. He said dude opened up his book bag, took out his lotion, and was like, Kobe. Didn't even give him a chance to. He said he hit that shit too.
That's basically what they did to me. I mean, they gave me the opportunity to do that myself. But it was like, man, you can either throw it away or not get on the plane. I'm like, nigga, I tell you, I'm going to California, bro. You know how much this ticket costs? And this wasn't cheap flight. This wasn't that cheap flight shit. This 2006, 2000, like
Yeah.
2007, 2008, something like that.
That's
I take that
crazy.
back. That wasn't my last time flying. My next time flying, I went to Florida, but I knew better. So, let's keep it on flights, man.
All
We
right.
gotta talk about We gotta talk about this nigga designer, man. I wanted to make it more fecal, but I just was gonna talk about it in a regular thing. You know
I
what
saw
designer
it.
is,
Yeah,
right?
Panda. What did he?
Burgers in Atlanta.
Huh?
He must have ran out of his bras in Atlanta.
Why? What happened? I seen something about him, but you know he ain't been in the news and making music, well, at least that I know of for a while. So I don't really. I didn't dig into
Clear my throat.
it. Is that bad, huh?
Designer is being charged with indecent exposure. Federal agents say designer masturbated in front of flight attendants mid-flight.
Mid-flight.
The FBI,
Got the Ric Flair in it.
the FBI affiliate says a jar of Vaseline dropped into the aisle as
Oh,
she was
wow.
getting, as he was getting up to switch seats.
Yeah.
Designer is being charged with indecent exposure after allegedly exposing himself masturbating in front of a flight attendant on a Delta flight from Tokyo to Minneapolis.
Damn, that's a long ass flight.
He claimed the incident was due to him not receiving any coochie while on his trip to Japan. He also stated he was not under the influence.
So, brother Tubuku. Tubuku. This Mississippi yard snake, bitch.
He also stated he was not under the influence and has since expressed shame and plans to enter a facility to get help.
Alright.
And he went to the facility. He entered himself into the facility like yesterday. I saw that. But my nigga was just jerking his motherfucking
On a plane.
on mid-flight, nigga.
With the Vaseline.
With
huh?
the Vaseline, mid-flight.
With nobody else on the plane. He could switch seats, so it couldn't have been that crowded. So
He's probably in first class.
yeah. Well, if he was, he should have paid for some coochie. So, brother Tubuku, they said no. No. You say you come to Japan?
Japan took.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan. This nigga just decided to jerk his gherkin, bro.
Yeah.
In front of the flight attendant.
Why ain't just go to the bathroom? You had to get that bad, nigga. Like, you nasty.
Lil Duval said, ain't nothing wrong with that nigga, man. He don't need to goddamn go into no rehab. That nigga just took way too many mushrooms, and it got him. He was a little out of body.
Hey, he was out of body, all right. Shit, he was playing pocket pool on the plane.
That nigga wasn't playing pocket pool. That nigga had the pool stick out. He was chalking that motherfucker. You know, we staring there talking chalky and shit. He was chalking that motherfucker.
But nobody noticed till this nigga moved, though.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I got one more current right here.
I was gonna make that nigga fecal, man, but I decided not to because I got way too many fucking fecals.
I understood. This one's a short little one, man. I didn't know it was so close to here. So, this is the DoorDash disguise.
Uh-oh.
You know, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Homeowner kills burglar disguised as DoorDash driver
Tore his ass
and
up.
carrying Taco Bell.
Tore his ass up as he should have.
It says an attempted home invasion in Indiana ended with one of the would-be burglars shot and killed after he and a partner tried to force their way into a home dressed as DoorDash drivers. Grayson Rue, he was 18, was found dead in the driveway of a home 2 houses down from the one he allegedly entered forcibly under false pretenses. Oh, shit. Rao Unjing Pao.
That's
He's 22.
the artist formerly known as.
Yeah, it was Rue's. Hold on. Yeah, okay. It was Rue's alleged accomplice and was arrested in Tennessee. Damn. He got away quick. He got away far, too. Authorities say Rue and Powell brought bags of food from. Yeah, so they brought bags of food from Taco Bell to the door of a home in Noblesville, Indiana.
That's right around the corner.
Yeah. While dressed as DoorDash delivery drivers and an allegation supported by doorbell camera footage. It says one of the occupants opened the door. They entered the home by force, and Rue pulled a gun, pointing it at one of the three people in the home. One of the three people, who were house sitting and not residents of the home, then pulled his gun and fired, fatally shooting Rue. Powell will be charged with several felonies, according to the police, including armed robbery, burglary with a deadly weapon, and murder.
Yeah.
Since they were the ones
He
that
about to
plotted
get charged.
together.
He about to get charged with his homeboy's death.
Terrible, man.
They get charged with his homeboy's death.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not no piece of shit to me. That's some motherfuckers that, like I said, they played a stupid game and they won a stupid prize.
Yeah.
Dude won death and his friend won however long he gonna be in jail for murder.
Ever. That's
Forever.
a long time without the foe on it. I got a quick little. It ain't nothing special, babe. I just figured you'd enjoy it. 420 just passed. New studies show that in 2022, now that with all the wave of legalization of marijuana, Americans spent more on legal cannabis than they spent on chocolate. You know how much we love chocolate.
Yeah, but that's why. You gotta smoke the weed to get to the chocolate. That's why. Weed costs more than chocolate.
In 2022, Americans spent $30 billion on marijuana.
Yeah.
While only spending $20 billion on chocolate.
Yeah.
And chocolate's one of the biggest commodities.
Shit, that's because it's too much chocolate to eat.
Yeah.
After you eat so much chocolate, you get sick of chocolate. They gonna go eat pizza now. Watch, pizza gonna go up in the next. Pizza and Italian food and burgers and shit. Watch. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man,
That's dope though.
Oh, you said they fired Don Lemon?
Man, fuck yeah. For what?
Still can't figure it out.
At first, the article came and that's why I didn't get into it because it kept changing. It was like they parted ways. Like
No.
It was just
he released a statement. They fired him.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, I gotta look into this.
He
more.
released
I
a
forgot all about
statement
it.
saying that because he was mad that because it was out the blue, and they didn't even like holler at him one-on-one. They called his agent.
Damn.
His agent called him and told him you've been fired.
Was it on a Friday?
I don't know.
Statistically, people get fired on Fridays.
But you know, he been on CNN for 17
Yeah.
years, nigga.
Forever.
For somebody at this motherfucking station not to have the common decency to like.
And he like wasn't canceled or nothing. He didn't do nothing wrong.
No,
So.
I don't know what the fuck. This is the statement Don Lemon released. I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would be able to continue, that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and the many teams I have worked with on my incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they still can't figure out why.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But they fired Buddy too. Fox fired Tucker Carlson.
That's another one it was. Yeah.
And I don't know why the Fox fired Tucker Carlson.
That's crazy.
I know they Fox is going through a lawsuit right now. Basically because they knew that something in the election was bogus, and even though they knew that, they still directed their people to say otherwise on the thing. And somehow that came out, and I'm pretty sure all the other news people did that too, but theirs got caught up.
So they're basically proving Trump right.
Well, yeah. Except it had some shit to do with him.
Oh, well, shit.
Tucker Carlson got fired. His producer got fired. Some other motherfuckers, but I know Tucker Carlson's text messages had got brought out in the
Personal shit.
Discovery, and that nigga was on there talking so crazy about Trump and some other shit, man. So yeah, I don't know what Tucker, but I mean, fuck Tucker Carlson. Like he ain't never done nothing positive for my.
Hey, I don't even know who the fuck he is. You know what I mean? I hear these names sometimes.
He one of them shock jockish ass niggas like Rush Limbaugh type nigga.
Okay.
Crazy white boy to say just outlandish like crazy white boy shit.
I got you.
That you be like nigga what? Like,
now you talking about like dude from Queen of Versailles, the dude that had that them billions from the timeshares.
mm-hmm.
Westgate. Yeah.
You know, CNN tripping, man. I don't know. I'm surprised they ain't catching a lot more backlash about that one. They done fired a gay black man for no reason.
For real?
You know he gay.
Who, down there?
Down there.
I didn't know that.
He came out like probably 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
You can't. You gonna fire a gay black man. You done covered all the bases of motherfuckers that can get mad at you.
Hey, they want that smoke.
Yeah, clearly.
Shit.
Yes, I don't know, man.
They want that smoke.
Don Lemon be on some coon shit every once in a while too, but I hope but he don't go too far coon when shit's getting too far coon, and she be like, whoa, wait a minute, nigga.
Hey, he ain't no Stephen A. Smith, is he?
That nigga's next. I hope they fire that nigga from somewhere ASAP.
He gonna be on T.I. show.
JJ Redick just got him. You know who JJ Redick is?
I
He's
remember
a
the basketball player. Yeah.
He's doing analyst shit now.
Okay.
And
He
was
played
on-
for San Antonio, didn't he?
I think he might have.
Okay.
I know
At one point in
yeah,
time.
he's a shooter. And they was on there talking crazy about somebody who just came back from an injury. And he got on their ass, him and some of the white dudes. He said, boy, I can tell by y'all statements that y'all have never been anywhere close to playing a high level of basketball.
See, I always say that shit. I always say
Yeah.
that shit.
He said he got to describe the injuries. He got to describe what it takes to come back from this injury and this injury. And he said, man, you got, even when you say you healthy, you got 4 weeks of just trying to figure out if you can even run again.
Yep. Yes, sir.
He like, bro, y'all sitting here talking about these people, but you have no clue
What
bro.
they going through. That's why their mental health is so off.
Yeah.
Because they want to perform at top peak, but they know in the back of their head that they really shouldn't
you
be
know
doing
what it is,
this.
man. Treat this nigga like show ponies.
Hell yeah.
That's why I don't be mad about, man, all that shit that everybody knocked now, like the team jumping and niggas sitting out for mental health. Like, well,
Or retirements.
I'm not talking about Buddy, though, with that weird, the Philadelphia
Right.
Ben Simmons nigga. He's doing too much. But the niggas sitting out for longer than what they should for their shit. And then, you know, like a lot of the stars take rest games.
Yeah.
Something. Nigga, yes.
Yeah.
This
You
is
got
my,
to.
This is my body, bro. And I got to live with this motherfucker for the rest of my life.
That's why when Andrew Luck retired, I was like, I don't like the way you did it, but I understand.
But I understand, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
Motherfuckers ain't put no line around you. You done had 72 concussions since you became a Colt.
every year you took them to the playoffs. They, like you said, they're not trying to improve anything.
Yeah,
so what
you
the
getting
fuck?
your
I'm done.
ass whooped.
I'll retire a star. Fuck it.
I saw that nigga a highlight reel of that nigga, man. They was saying that he was the nicest NFL player to ever play the game.
I can see that.
And it motherfuckers nigga, he was like, it was like mic'd up shit. And like niggas was sacking him, but he was hopping up like, great fucking sack, man. Like smacking him on the ass.
That's what's up.
Yeah, really good fucking hit, man.
That means you love the game.
Yeah.
You love the if you can get up and tell a motherfucker that just popped you.
Man,
I enjoyed that.
Bro, if you get a chance, man, the YouTube Andrew Luck
Mic'd
like
up.
get mic'd up type
Okay.
shit. Man, this motherfucker was getting hit like, man, really good. And then like motherfucker missed him one time. He's like, almost got me. Man, you're really going for it this game, aren't you, buddy? Like
That's dope.
but
man.
he was like some other shit like, hey, thanks, man. Like, it was like he was yeah, man, dude seemed straight, man. He just got sick of getting beat up, bro.
Yeah. You see what happened with Antonio Brown?
No.
So you know he owns
The
one of
team,
the
arena football
Yeah,
team
he's
in Vegas, right?
partial owner or something like
Yeah.
that. I think it is in Vegas. But dude had on a suit, you know what I'm saying, flowery colored suit, you know, like brown based or whatever, however. He's walking on the field.
Shaking hands and shit, and got into it with the security guard.
Yeah. And the security guard is like, what he told me, he said, you need to get off the field. He said, but I'm the owner, man. He's like, yeah, right.
Yeah. he about to figure it out.
He figured it out.
Get his ass right
You
on
know
up out
what I'm
of there.
saying? But they were saying that he doesn't 100% own the team. It's like 40-something%.
He's a majority.
He's a majority, but
Yeah.
he's not. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy, man, how they was doing him, man.
Yeah, I seen that. And he was on the team. He was on the field with like other representatives of the team. And like I seen the video, like other people were telling the security guard, like, nah, bro,
That's why the lady walked away. But he was trying to get out there to bring them kids on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing something positive and shit. And they just shitting all over him because they don't know who the fuck he is.
Man, you know how
Then he came out and smoked the other team. It was like 70-something to 22. Like, he just ran that shit up.
He wasn't playing, was he?
No, he wasn't playing.
Okay.
About, as far as their team, like, they came out and smoked that shit up.
Okay.
Yeah, he went through a shit show for fucking with him.
Yeah, I saw that shit, man. I was gonna put it on there, but that nigga, I put him in the same boat as Kanye West most of the time now, but I don't like
he's
talking about
Kanye West of football.
But you know he runs Kanye West as he's the president of Donna Sports or some shit like that.
Oh, for real? They might be cousins.
Nah, they like real good friends. Like
Okay. Like I think Stilo is Kanye West's cousin.
Stilo Brown?
Yeah, they look alike.
He might be from Chicago.
I know. That's why I said that. They look alike. They look too much alike.
He might be from Chicago. He from Chi-Town. Ain't no motherfucking telling.
That's why Rob liked him.
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I never got a chance to meet Kanye. I know Buddy though, the one that wrote Jesus Walks.
Oh, Ron Fest?
Ron
Yeah.
Fest.
I got to rap with him.
Yeah, he used to. We had the same barber for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the day he got the money from that song
That's what's
because
up.
the nigga didn't have no car, and he showed up with a motorcycle, and then he showed up 2 days later with an Escalade,
That's what's up.
and he pulled up to show my barber the Escalade because my barber had a green one, and he had went and bought a white one. Pulled up, and I was like, man, what? He's like, man, that's. And I knew he was Ryan Fest. He was like, man, he just sold a song to Kanye West. And then I remember when Kanye doubled back on the nigga and he won the Grammy.
He won the Grammy, yeah.
He brought the Grammy to the barbershop.
Yeah, and then he helped him with a mixtape. And shit, it didn't do too good.
Yeah, because Ryan Fest's voice is horrible. He got to stay.
He's on the radio. He has some shit out
I
here.
know his voice is
No, I'm
still
just saying,
horrible.
like he got it. He tried him.
Some niggas, man, got a some niggas your tone and your cadence and he had like a lisp and
Yeah,
he
that
did.
overbite.
That overbite and the lisp. Yeah, bro. Some niggas like him.
Check out my brand new whips.
Him and the other nigga that be with Kanye cousin, Consequence with the big ass teeth. Consequence. He's a rapping ass nigga too, but he made more waves writing music too.
That's what's up.
He's on Love and Hip Hop and shit, but he be writing, but these Kanye West people. A nigga got these big ass fucking teeth. His teeth
The first time I heard Kanye spit, I didn't know who he was. I was calling him Kane.
Yep.
He was on Shauna Guy's group, her
Yeah.
group's album, Infamous Syndicate. There's a song called I can't remember the name of the song, but it was hard than a motherfucker. And he was talking about how motherfucker was calling him Kane and shit in that song too. But yeah, it was dope though.
But fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. And the motherfucking horse he rode on. You know who else? Fuck her too.
Who?
Because I don't appreciate this shit. Remember Kim Porter?
Kim Porter.
Not Diddy's baby mama, rest in peace. But the police officer that mistook her taser for a weapon.
Oh yeah, and shot that man.
Killed
that was in Wisconsin, right?
Dante Wright. She about to get out of jail.
Thought she's supposed to do 10 years.
She did 16 months. Kim Porter is set to be released from prison next week after serving 16 months behind bars for killing Dwayne Wright. Records show Porter is set to leave prison on Monday. Porter was sentenced to 2 years behind bars after being convicted of second-degree manslaughter and Wright's death. When released, she will serve the remaining months of her sentence on supervised release.
Okay.
She did get like 10, and they changed it and dropped it down to that. I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
That ain't enough time.
Well, at least they didn't reduce that one lady's time. That shot the brother eating ice cream in his own fucking apartment.
Yeah, fuck her and her funky raggedy ass. Dirty cock whore.
Dirty cock whore.
Dirty cock whore. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to tell you why Pras from the Fugees is a goddamn snitch.
Yeah, I saw that. We'll be right back.
We back. Pras is a snitch. Pras is an FBI informant.
Damn.
Remember we talked about a little bit ago, he was jammed up for embezzling funds and shit.
Yeah.
And they had brought up some shit from 2016 and was just now fucking with him about it now.
Yeah.
Some shit that happened during the Obama campaign.
Yeah, him and another actor or something.
Well, it was another dude. That wasn't even
okay.
Well, come to find out, Pras has been an FBI informant. He faces 22 years in prison for conspiracy to serve as an unregistered agent of China after he and this other guy accepted over $100 million to stop the U.S. from investigating a Malaysian tycoon and to aid the Chinese government in seeking the extraction of a billionaire.
Shit, I took that $100 million.
Him and the other nigga, man, this nigga's been on like some double agent shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
This nigga is tied into funneling funds from Obama campaigns, taking money and because he's supposed to be, because that's what he's being fucked up with. He's an FBI informant.
Yeah.
So he's technically working for the FBI. They must have found out over in China he was working for the FBI, and they paid him to give the FBI false information.
Yeah, the blockbuster buster. Like the big hit.
This nigga is on some like movie shit, bro.
Yeah. I said I took that $100 million too.
I never forget.
What's the FBI paying? 40,000?
And I don't know. I never forget. One time, probably like 40,000, probably less than that. I never forget one time, man, and I always wonder what that nigga was doing, cause it was like an MTV Cribs episode or something, and he was on it, and this was well after
The Fugees and shit.
And I know them niggas sold a lot of records. I
Yeah.
get it. But I always understood why Wyclef had a bunch of money. Because Wyclef was the producer.
Producer, yeah.
And he produced Lauryn Hill shit that went diamond. He did a Book the Foods album. He produced a bunch of other shit. He had a very successful solo career. He has the...
And Dylon.
And fucking Dylon.
He wanted to work with him more than Puff, remember?
Dylon.
It's just that hot fire.
You're too close, man. But they did this nigga's MTV Crib, and this was like 10 years after the Foodies, and
Right.
they had to do 2 episodes because
Surprise's house?
they had to go to 2 different houses
Oh, shit.
on 2 different coasts, and they were both crazy. Both the houses were insane, and you know I like watches.
Yeah.
This nigga had. No bullshit, like a $40 million watch collection between the 2 houses.
Damn.
Like, I said, bro, I know y'all sold a lot of records, my nigga, but you're just a group member, bro.
Hey, he pulls them strings.
Nah, that nigga was embezzling funds from China.
And Obama before Obama knew it.
Yeah.
So I know about you, Obama. What they gonna do to you?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is get my funds.
This nigga here, man.
Hey, I don't blame him. Shit, if you gonna snitch for a reason. That's a good one.
Yeah, he wasn't telling on nobody like.
Yeah, that's what I'm
business,
saying.
Yeah,
He's snitching though.
yeah,
But shit, you getting paid.
yeah.
Ain't no Charleston White.
Nah, fuck Charleston White. I hate that nigga. Fuck his raggedy mama too. Yeah, proud to snitch. That nigga 50 cents. I always knew that nigga was a rat. Tell my prize. I got a dummy of the week.
Who that is?
Nigga in Pennsylvania tried to steal from Apple.
What?
Jumped off the second story of the mall and broke his hip and a bunch of other shit. Now he in jail. Alleged Pennsylvania mall thief suffers broken pelvis, tailbone, femur, and ankle after jumping from the second floor in an attempt to escape at the mall.
What?
Police say Adi Washug acted like a customer at the Apple store and said he wanted to purchase 2 MacBook Pro laptops and an iPhone 14, and some accessories. Instead of buying the items, police say he snatched them and tried to run out the store. But a bystander engaged with Washug. A struggle ensued, and the police say Washug threatened the Good Samaritan, saying, "Back off or I'll shoot you." He then dropped the stolen goods and then made his getaway until he took a plunge off the second floor onto the hard tile floor at the bottom. Wasage was charged with robbery, simple assault, terroristic threats, and harassment. He remains in a local hospital recovering from his injuries while waiting prosecution.
Well.
Look at that nigga look on the floor, bro. He's hurt.
Oh yeah, he's hurt. He ain't like that one crackhead that fell from 5
Got up and
story.
ran.
Yeah, but he hit the trees though.
Yeah, we know crack is different. I've seen a crackhead get hit by a car and get up and run right off, scurry off into the night.
That nigga there? He had Acme products that was used by Wile E. Coyote.
Stupid. He's stupid. I got one more current, and then we can get into them Floridas and shit.
Sound good.
Cause I got this one's a LOL. So this is a real LOL. It happened in California.
Oh shit.
Suspected drug dealer escapes with 60 pounds of California Sheriff's Department meth during a failed sting. They was doing a drug sting and they sold him the shit and the nigga got away from him.
Oh, great. Awesome. How did he get away? Let's hear
60
this.
pounds of this shit.
Yeah.
According to reports, undercover narcotics investigators were attempting to identify traffickers when they met a suspect around 4 p.m. After the transaction, the suspect sped away from the officers with the meth which had a street value of $150,000.
Damn.
A street value of anywhere from $150,000 to $210,000.
Just 60 pounds of it?
60 pounds.
It's kind of low.
Yeah, right. They sound like they're trying to save face. The suspect failed to yield, and the pursuit was initiated. Due to the high speeds and the suspect's disregard for police safety, deputies lost sight of the vehicle, and the sheriff's officer said, because like in California and shit like that, like when they get into residential areas, the police have to back off.
They have to back off, and they got to do the flyover with the helicopter.
They didn't have time to get the helicopter there. That man got the fuck out of Dodge.
No, they know it's his nickname.
With 60 pounds.
They just made somebody's day.
Of the sheriff's meth, nigga.
They all about to get fired.
Every single one of them, bro. 60 pounds of meth, bro.
Right from the evidence room, too, for another case.
Right from the evidence room. That's somebody else's meth. If I was in California right now and I had a meth case, and I'd be telling my lawyer, man, make them
produce the
evidence.
All 60 pounds of it.
All 60 pounds of it. We need the chemical analysis and the evidence, the physical fucking meth, nigga.
Oh, you can't find it?
Ah. I didn't get caught with anything, did I?
It's a magic trick, bitch.
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Voila. You raggedy motherfucker.
Damn, they couldn't get this motherfucker.
Nigga.
That's crazy, bro.
Facts.
Well, who brings 60 pounds?
The law.
That's dumb. They should have just brought 2 pounds and then been like, look, we're going to come back later with the rest. Then got his ass. Let him get away with the 2. He has to come back for the 58. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you bring like 1 pound of real shit in case they was testing it and like
Dummies.
59 dummy pounds?
Just crystals.
'Cause I mean, I get them wanting to have some real shit on deck in case somebody like want to pull out the tester and
Test that shit however they do it.
However they do it.
Have smoker with him, whatever.
Yeah, but all 60 pounds?
They
Real
loaded
deal?
it up. Probably helped him.
Yeah, here you go. Just knew they was about to bust his ass.
They was probably in on the shit.
Ain't no doubt about it. They probably somewhere right now.
Laughing it up.
Or maybe not all of them.
Nah, not all of them.
But probably 1 or 2. They probably somewhere right now busting down the profits.
Hell yeah. They put the rookie on the job because he don't know shit about what's going on.
Yeah. About to put it all on him too. Watch.
He gonna come back and kill all their ass.
Man. Before we go into Florida, man, I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience. We're always talking about the bad experiences with the law. You know how I feel about the law. And I've always said on this motherfucker, I'm not anti-police. I just wish they would
conduct business better.
Have to go through
extensive
training. More before they get hired. More in-depth. See if they're crazy or not. Like
psychoanalysis.
Psychoanalysis. Psychiatric evaluations and shit.
Yeah,
they should have to do that, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the
and
fuck
temperament training.
Yeah. And de-escalation training and all. Because I'm not anti-police. I don't think we should live in a lawless world, a lawless society. I just think the police should be taught how to police better.
Right.
And I'm about to give y'all an example of a very rare positive encounter with law enforcement that I, Big Cass, myself had today. And it's one of the first positive encounters with law enforcement I have had in eons. So I'm riding home today with my son from picking him up from track practice. And I'm on my street. And I'm pulling in front of my house to drop him off. I was about to pull in front of the house, drop him off, let him get out the car because I had a run to make. And I didn't need him to make that run with me because he needed to go in the house and eat something. He just got done practicing. Look in the side view as I'm pulling over in front of the house, and I am being pulled over. I said, oh, shit. I looked at my son. I said, am I being pulled over? He said, I think so, Dad. I said, what the fuck? So I get pulled over. The cop comes out. He's walking up to the car. Initially, I started the conversation off like, hey, man, how long was you behind me, bro? I didn't mean to keep driving with you behind me. I just wasn't paying no attention. He was like, nah, I've been behind you, but I just hit my lights. I said, okay, cool. He informs me that I have failed to use turning signals on multiple occasions. Could have been right. It could have been wrong.
Right.
I try to use them, but shit, I was also in the neighborhood. You know how that goes.
Anybody does that.
But I think from what he said, I didn't use a turning signal going
off
into the neighborhood.
Off to the main road to the neighborhood, yeah.
And he's probably right, bro. I'm not even going to sit here and say I did or I didn't. I might have, I might not. Whatever. Asked for license registration. He's real cool. I give it to him. He comes back to the car. He walked up to the car. He handed me my license registration back. He said, man, you worked your ass off to get those back, huh? I said, man, I worked my ass off. He said, you worked hard to get those back. I said, I worked my ass off to get these back. Fuck hard. And for those of y'all that don't know, I didn't have a license for like 13 years. I just reacquired my shit right as the world was opening back up for the first time. And some of my kids' entire life, I didn't have a goddamn license, nigga. I couldn't go do the chaperone on field trips and shit because they
license.
Yeah. My daughter is 16 now. When she was like 3 or 4, I had license for a sprinkling time, and I was able to chaperone field trip to the apple orchard because they didn't have buses at the school, so they was asking parents to take 2 or 3
Cars or whatever.
Yeah, so I had to
Yeah.
give them my license, my insurance, and this, that, and third. Bruh, and I did such a good job. They called me the next time, like, "Hey, you think we can?" And I had to tell them no because I didn't have a license again.
That's
Tragic.
funny.
And she was going to Christ the King at the time, so I'm talking to like some Catholic director, and they're like, "No license." I'm like, "Yeah, no license, man. But I can ride with a motherfucker if you just need me to be there." But
Right, yeah. I'll be back up.
yeah,
I just can't take over the wheel.
yeah. But no, so cut all that. So he said, "You worked hard." So I busted my ass. He said, "Man, when I pulled your name up, I saw the last 2, 3 times that you've been pulled over. You know, you had the habitual on your shit, and we had to arrest you." He said, "I just knew I was going to have to arrest you." He said, "Then I saw that your driving privileges was active, was reinstated." I said, "Yeah, man, I worked hard for that shit, man." I said, "I'm glad I got it." That motherfucker looked me in my eyes and said, "Well, I'm not gonna fuck with it,"
That's
and
what's up.
stuck his hand out to give me a fist bump. Nigga, and I looked at his hand like, "What the fuck?" And he looked at his hand like, "Nigga, fist bump." And I gave him a fist bump. He told me, "Good job, man. Just throw them signals on next time." I said, "Thanks, officer." He said, "Have a great day." Nigga got in his car and pulled off.
That's what's up, man.
Nigga, I have not had a good encounter with a law enforcement officer.
Hey, I just had one. Dude gave me a ticket. I got caught in a speed trap one night. They was out getting everybody. And my rider, he got in. He was like, "Man, you gotta be careful here." I said, "Man, I already seen him." And we pulled through a little section that had 25 miles per hour. But after about a quarter mile, it goes back to 40.
And they busted your ass, got you in a little speed trappy trap.
Caught me in there, but he pulled me over in the 40, so I damn near want to fight it. You know what I'm saying? But he was professional as fuck, though. He got out. He said his name, badge number, what department he was with, and the infraction before I could ask him what happened.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to ask him to repeat the infraction because I didn't even hear it because he said it so fast. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. It's not hard, man.
It's not.
There's rules to this back and forth, to this little dance.
Yeah.
And I got rights. I kind of need to know what the fuck you fucking with me for. And if you just start the shit off like that,
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. You know, let's get this shit out the way,
like
bro.
even dude, when he walked up, when I asked him, he's like, "Nah, man, I just got behind you. I hit the lights." And before I even said anything, he was like, "Yeah, you just your turn signals." So instead of him just, instead of me sitting there trying to figure out what the fuck's going on,
What you
okay,
did, yeah.
turn signals. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly. I can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
You got me.
Because I just don't want to feel like you got them fucking with me for no motherfucking reason.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? But like I said, dude was professional as fuck. He didn't give me no nothings. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't smart aleckly. He didn't even give me that bullshit ass line of, "Do I got any tanks, mortars, bombs in the car?" You know what I'm saying? He was just like, "Hey, this is what happened."
I was talking to a cop one day, and they said the reason they asked that is because not all the time, but majority of the time, people that don't have anything in the car react like, "Nigga, what?"
Yeah.
People that do be so focused online that they're like, "Nope, nope, not at all." Like, nope, like they don't even catch
Yeah, what he
the
just said.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Because they're like, "Ain't guns with them, rocket launchers, grenades." And if you was like, "What, nigga?" And that's how they kind of know.
That you ain't got shit.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
say motherfuckers that be, focused on their bullshit just take one, no officer. Like you ain't even hear what the stupid shit I just said. But
You so busy worried about what you got on you.
yeah.
I can see that as a
It's a
ploy.
tactic.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
little-
tactic. Yeah, it works too.
Yeah.
I look at him all the time. Motherfucker, what?
Because I asked the cop one time, like, "Man, why do y'all be saying that type of shit?" And he told me, I was like,
Makes sense.
"We got a basketball player in the background. We always got stuff playing in the background." And I feel
Playoffs.
like this is the most wasted series in NBA. Ain't neither one of these, whoever advances in this series, I'm talking about the New York Knicks series,
Cleveland.
New York Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers, whoever advances in this series
Gonna get put
isn't
out.
gonna win a fucking thing. But shout out to the Cavaliers though, because they've been trash since LeBron left again.
They trash again. They just got kicked out.
But they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they did.
This is the first time they've made it anywhere since he left.
Oh,
They went from winning the championship to not making it to the playoffs the next year when that nigga dipped.
but shit, shout out to them for that. I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what. That's been a decade, right?
He
What?
he just remember because he went back to Cleveland
After Miami.
after Miami and he won the championship.
Yeah.
And then he went to L.A. And that was 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago.
Okay. Shit.
Because he was in his second year in L.A. when he won the ring in the Dome.
Okay,
And
that was 2020. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he had left. Miami in like 18 or 19. I mean, not Miami, but Cleveland
Okay.
in like 18 or 19.
Shit, I don't be keeping up with it.
But yeah, that was just my little Big Cass's positive
Oh no,
police interaction, man.
you know, we gotta focus on that too. It ain't always negative.
I say, yeah, that's the thing, man. We not one of them places that want to just focus on whatever our narrative, because we don't have a narrative. We just tell it how the fuck
Tell
it
how
is.
it is, man. Realist.
And if goddamn it, that cop was a stand up motherfucking fellow with me, because he didn't have to just let me go. He could have gave me a ticket for the turn signal.
Yeah.
I honestly really don't even remember. I'm almost positive I used my turn signal, but I also don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Bro, I was in the neighborhood. I was riding. I was talking to my son. I didn't see no. I'm chilling. I'm not even looking for police.
Right.
I'm just.
Nah, he probably seen you got close to home.
I told you I was in front of the house.
That's what I'm saying. He seen that you got close to home because if he been behind you, he been read your shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh shit, he's in the front of the house now. All right, well, in case we got anything wrong, we can just park the car there. And he's trying to do you a solid, but then he had to do you another solid because your shit was together.
I remember back in the day, nigga, when I was riding with my daddy, how my son was riding with me, and we was riding like that, and the cop pulled up behind us and hit the lights, and my daddy pulled in the garage and shut the door. I'd never forget that shit. Man. He pulled in the garage and shut the door and never went back outside. And the cop was like, "What the fuck?" And just left. I said, "Man, yeah, right." You know, my daddy white. If that was a black man, yeah, right.
I don't know. Because I seen it on cops. Well, not cops, but, you know, I watch a lot of odd shit.
Yeah.
And they ran up in that motherfucker's his house. Because he did the same thing. He ran in the driveway, closed the door. They ran up and held that motherfucker open.
That's what I figured was gonna nigga possible. Right up in the driveway, nigga. He had just had a new house built off of like Cumberland Road, like one of the first houses in the area. And we was coming through the neighborhood, and I'm looking in the side, be like, all right, he just hit the lights. And Pops just kept on sliding. Nigga, and pulled up in the motherfucking house and hit the button, nigga, and
That was it.
and he never even like acknowledged to me like it was even happening.
He just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't see him. Hey, that's dope.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. But it's that time, brother.
That time in Florida, man, I don't think I got it. Oh, yeah, I do.
Bro, I got like
I got two.
They kind of lackluster though.
Yeah, I got two. I got three, but I say one for Fecals.
What did he do?
You know what he did. The Uber Eats.
All right, because I got him too.
Okay.
I was trying to decide whether to save him for.
Oh, you know I was gonna have him because shit, I'm on edge with Uber.
I
right
know.
now.
That's why I was trying to decide whether to have him as a Florida man or a Fecal.
Oh, I left it, man. What you have it, man?
I was trying to decide.
Oh, I thought you still.
I was on the fence. I got two other Florida mans, and I was trying to figure out what I was just gonna say it last.
Yeah, I put him as a Fecal.
Yeah, I mean he's got to be.
He
Bro.
got to be.
See this nigga mugshot?
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Well, I got two Twisted Pace, man. Two of my two Fords is kind of lighthearted.
All right, like mine are kind of too.
Ain't nothing crazy about them.
Nah, Actually,
My fecal game is insane. But my
I got
Florida
one
man is,
that ties in with what you just got done talking about.
we should run it then.
Where'd it go? Here it is. All right. I call it 23 with 65.
Okay.
Police arrest 23-year-old with 65 license suspensions.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
23.
He's 23 years old.
Jesus, what the
Oh,
fuck?
excuse me. I think it's she. She is 23 years old.
Wow.
It says that some folks like to treat driving like they're aiming for a high score, whether it be speed, sound decibels, or license suspensions. It says where one woman in Long Island allegedly has a lot of us beat at the tender age of only 23 years old.
23. Jesus Christ. Well, by 22, I had taken defensive driving courses twice
Oh,
to
shit.
drop those points down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it twice by 22.
My bad. And she's not even a Florida person. I thought this county was in Florida.
Uh-oh.
Well, my bad, y'all. We're not in Florida yet.
I wouldn't even have said that. I made it in Florida.
I don't know why I did that. I think because of the county name.
I said, we in Weekapina, Florida.
And I'm just not reading it. It says Long Island. So, yeah, she's 23 years old. The Suffolk County, that's probably why. Police pulled over Janelda Camille around 2 a.m. Tuesday morning on the Sunrise Highway in something, New York, for allegedly driving 95 miles per hour. That's when police discovered Camille had 65 license suspensions on 12 separate dates.
Wow.
So the officers pulled her over. They asked her for her license. She doesn't have it. The commissioner, this is the commissioner, Rodney Harrison, adding that she didn't have it because it had been suspended more than 6 times. He said, I'm just glad we were able to stop this individual before she ended up hurting somebody or hurting herself. The driver,
Goddamn menace.
it says the driver never answered any of the summons she had previously been given and was forced to surrender her license in February, but that didn't stop her from getting behind the wheel. It says most of the suspensions are regards to not answering speeding tickets, though a 2021 crash is also included in the mix. Camille is facing jail time over charges of aggravated unlicensed operation of a motor vehicle in the first degree. She also received a summons for speeding. And they just talk about everybody else. But it says blah 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 blah. Nah, that ain't anything to change. There's a police commissioner that the DMV does not communicate with law enforcement about drivers with multiple suspensions, which seems like a heck of an oversight. Says Camille just happened to get caught before she could seriously hurt herself or anyone else. Yeah. Shit crazy, man. 23 with 65 fucking drivers.
She's insane, bro.
She should never get her license back.
Yeah, they're gonna suspend her shit indefinitely. Forever. So now we officially on Florida Man?
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
For editing purposes, this is now Florida Man. Mine's lighthearted, man. Last week in Florida, a mother who spent her entire life savings on helping her daughter beat cancer won $2 million on the lottery.
Wow.
Just one day after her last payment for her daughter's treatment was made.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Her name is Gert. Say that name. Geraldine.
You got it.
Geraldine Gimblett.
That's a good steakhouse here too.
What?
Geraldine.
I ain't never had that.
Ooh.
Okay. Geraldine Gimblett, Florida woman, she won $2 million lottery prize after spending her entire life savings on helping her daughter fight cancer. After she made her last payment, she was in the gas station with down to her, last few dollars, some odd dollars.
Yeah.
And she took 10 of those dollars and bought a lottery ticket.
I wish that would happen to me.
And those $10, nigga, turned into $2 million, boy.
That's what's up.
Hey, that karma shit real, ain't it?
Yeah, that shit's really real, bro.
I'm glad that worked out for her.
I'm glad too.
I'm glad the daughter is, because it said beat cancer, so I'm glad the daughter's cancer
Oh,
free.
so she beat it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Daughter's
what's up.
cancer free, and now she was able to replenish her life, even way more than what she even had going on.
Hell yeah.
See, that's my second one isn't that lighthearted, but that first one was like a feel good Florida man, which we never have. So never have a feel good Florida man.
Mine's is jacking in Fort Myers.
Uh-oh.
Says a duo arrested for robbing man leaving Fort Myers dollar store. Says 2 people were arrested after an attack outside of a Fort Myers Dollar General. This happened in Lee County, Florida. Says according to the Fort Myers Police Department, a man exited the store on Cleveland Ave and started to unlock his bicycle, where Kerry Cole, 37, ripped the bicycle from the man and threw it on the ground. Cole hit the man around his head, which made him collapse. Once the victim fell, Cole rummaged through his left front pocket to take his wallet. Cole took $800 from the wallet before tossing it. Travis Wright, 33, came during the robbery. That's what it says. Whoever typed this came during the robbery and also hit the victim, which made him fall to the ground. Cole and Wright left the victim and walked westbound on Brahman Avenue. Both of them were found by police at different addresses on Cleveland Avenue. They were taken to the Lee County Jail and are facing robbery charges.
I remember when we was young and you whoop a nigga. That's the first thing a nigga yelled. Go in his pockets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that was also not innocent bystanders.
Nah. That was somebody that had beef with that motherfucker.
Yeah, them was niggas in the world.
Yeah.
And you know, my theory is if you are of the world, then of the world shit could happen to you. Of this world.
All the time.
This underworld shit. That's a civilian.
Yeah,
Civilian's
exactly.
supposed to call the law.
Exactly.
Like I don't believe civilians can be snitches.
Mm.
You're law abiding.
Nah, hell no. They just
law-abiding
law-abiding citizen. They got nothing to do with none of the street codes.
Yeah.
So it's not snitching you. It's
if you see
protecting the
something, you're supposed to
neighborhood.
say something.
Yeah, see something, say something.
Yeah, if you're not of this world,
Neighborhood watch.
yeah, if you're not of the world, then you can't be a snitch. Now, if you decide to be a snitch, a street nigga, and then do some telling, then you's a snitch.
Crazy.
All right, my next one. This is a couple, and I couldn't find these fucking names to save my life, but they were a couple doing Instacart.
Yeah.
You know Instacart?
Yeah.
Instacart said the Instacart couple said their car was shot at when they were trying to deliver groceries to the wrong address.
Yeah, that happened here.
They
Not that specific,
yeah.
but that type of situation happened here.
They spoke to detectives, and but were told no laws were broken because they were on the shooter's property.
Yeah.
It's in Florida.
It's in Florida.
Stand your ground.
Stand your motherfucking ground. If you come on my property, I have a right.
A couple in Broward County said they were shot at after they went to the wrong address to deliver Instacart groceries. Police told the couple that there would be no repercussions for the shooter because Florida laws were not broken.
Right. That shit's crazy.
And it was a black couple, and of course it was a white man that shot at them.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
They made America great again.
Yeah. Because that's the couple, and they were just trying to deliver some groceries.
So how'd they go to the wrong house? That's the crazy part to me because
I have never understood anybody that does anything like that. Why you wouldn't like really pay attention? This is your job. Like pay attention to addresses.
Yeah.
I remember I had a motherfucking DoorDash like I saw the picture where they said my food was. I was like, that is not my house. I stepped outside. That shit was on my neighbor's porch.
It's like how?
And our addresses aren't that close together.
And I'm pretty sure you got to put in the precise address.
Yeah.
And I can see it for like Uber. Like I tell people all the time, I don't pull in people's driveways because sometimes it could be the wrong house. You know what I'm saying? They just giving you an arbitrary address around there,
But
so
you know,
that
with the food, you got to put in a.
you got to put in the exact because you got to get it to specifically that
Yeah.
person. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But that happened here on I said over in Devington, off of Arlington.
With the Instacart shit.
Yeah. Lady went to go pull up or whatever. Motherfucker got to shooting at her, but they had already had a funk before then. He thought the motherfucker was coming back.
He thought some previous beat.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, bitch."
Because she was creeping, trying to find the address. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Oh yeah, bitch."
I got one real quick. Florida man dies after shooting himself during traffic stop in Myrtle Beach.
Oh Lord, no.
This happened North Myrtle Beach. It says a Florida man died at a hospital after he allegedly shot himself during a traffic stop Tuesday night in North Myrtle Beach. Anthony Vance, I don't know how to say this last name.
You ain't gotta worry about ever saying it again.
CZYZ of Newport Richey.
Anthony dead nigga.
Of Newport Richey, Florida, was suspected of shooting at a person earlier Tuesday in the area of Lake Arrowhead Road. That's fucked up, Cash.
What, man? I don't feel sorry for this nigga, man.
The car was seen by officers in the parking lot of a La Quinta Inn.
How you shoot yourself? I had a lot of fun
Well,
with the Inn.
that's what I say. He was at the La Quinta, so you shit. He probably got robbed. The car left the parking lot.
Time in La Quinta.
Yeah, it says the car left the parking lot and pulled into a gas station where officers identified the passenger in the vehicle as seized, according to the police. Officers attempted a high-risk traffic stop as the car left the gas station and drove down Highway 17. Says the driver of the car cooperated with police and got out of the car. He did not comply. Hold up. The driver of the car, okay. But Sees did not comply and shot himself. A police report obtained by News 13 shows Sees shot himself in the upper left chest with a handgun. He was given aid on scene and died after being transported to a hospital. Sees died at 7:28 p.m. according to the Horry County Chief Deputy Coroner. He was 58. Says no officers.
He was 58.
He was 58.
Nah.
No officers fired their weapons during the incident, and no one else was injured.
Nigga just shot himself.
Just shot himself. So he
Shot
probably
himself.
did some nasty, dirty shit.
Shot himself dead.
He did some dirty shit to himself. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. My other Florida man.
That I think that's all the Florida man, because the last one that we both got is
Oh yeah.
he's a certified fecal.
Yeah, he's a fecal.
Well, shit, we gonna jump into this melanated,
All right.
cause I got two, and then I've got an onslaught of fecals.
Okay.
So
So you want to take a break before or
We gonna knock the
melanated out?
we're gonna knock the melanated out. Then we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
Because fecal fucking madness is real on this episode.
All right.
I've got 5 or 6.
Oh shit. Well, I only got 2. And well,
I got
one.
5. I got 5.
Oh, then one if we.
Well, I got 4 because we sharing
Okay.
one. So I got but the other ones is bad too. So there's no lighthearted ones.
Ooh.
There's never lighthearted fecals, but some are worse than others.
Some are very worse than others. They smell.
My first goes to my first melanated mag goes to a Miss Nicole Lynn.
That name sounds familiar.
Nicole Lynn is a black female sports agent. You remember Jalen Hurts? He was the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback in the Super Bowl. The one that was just in the Super Bowl this year. Because remember, it was the 2 black quarterbacks went back to back. The Kansas City Chiefs nigga who won.
Patrick Mahomes.
And then the Philadelphia Eagle quarterback was Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Remember, Jalen Hurts was on a prove yourself contract, and he got him to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So now it's time for negotiation.
Oh.
His agent is a young black woman named Miss Nicole Lynn, who just negotiated Mr. Jalen Hurts a $255 million Eagles deal, which makes him the highest paid NFL player in the game.
Damn.
Yeah. And from what I understand, their connection happened off of a DM.
Huh.
She hit the nigga like, "You got an agent?"
And he said no.
And their vibe was so tough, she became his agent, and she been busting her ass for him ever since.
Well, that's what's up.
And
Shit, she's about to get some of that $250 million.
oh yeah, you know she'd be like 7% or some shit
Hey,
like that.
shit, that's shit. I'll take it. Shit.
7 to 10, if I ain't mistaken.
I'll
And
take
it
it.
also depends on how much more shit she
Can come up with.
or how many more deals and shit she orchestrates. You know, they get like 5 to 10% of every deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's $25 million.
Yeah. So and she's only 34 years old.
Oh, even better.
And she's cold.
Mm.
And she's a beautiful woman.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's goddamn gorgeous.
She gave me Mr. Vivica Fox and what's
Before
Tina,
the shit,
what's Tina Turner?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett, yeah.
That's my bitch, boy.
Yeah, like they came together
That's my
and
OG crush.
bumped clits and had her.
Well, I just want to be in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Not for Vivica, though. I don't care about nobody else. Care nothing about Vivica, little pussy. But I mean, I hit her. She like brought it to me, but like I wouldn't like go looking for it. Like if she showed up, like, "You want some of this?" I'm like, "Sure, Vivica." Like I wouldn't. If somebody told me like I had to walk like a mile or two to hit Vivica Fox, I'm like, "Eh."
And bring her some Cambodian breast
I'm
milk.
like, nah. I'm alright. Not really interested to see what that thing hitting on.
Silly.
Jalen Hurts, the boom, boom, boom. NFL's new power broker at just 34 years of age. Nicole Lynn just got quote unquote little brother, because that's what she calls him. Jalen Hurts' historic $255 million Eagles deal. An Instagram DM saw them join forces.
That's what's up.
50 Cent, huh. Oh, wow. Okay. So, 50 Cent said that he told Stars about her and he wanted to do a show on her, and said that Stars paid for the development of the show
Damn.
and then had a change of heart. So now he has the whole show and the rights
Just for herself.
to shop to another network.
Oh,
So 50 Cent is supposed to be shopping a show about her
that's
and
what's
her up and coming and her through the ranks and shit.
of being an agent.
Yep. And she has many other clients. That's
Right.
not her only client.
Right.
But this just, this
This is the highest paid
it's a
one.
historic deal.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's what's up, man.
yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to her. That's really dope. And you don't have one, right?
No.
Okay, so let me get my other one. I know little buddy is in New Orleans. I just gotta find him. Okay, New Orleans high school student Dennis Barnes set world record with $9 million in scholarships from 125 different schools.
How many?
$9 million in scholarship funds offered to him from 125 different schools.
Damn.
He has a perfect GPA and speaks 9 different languages.
Who was this again?
He's a New Orleans senior named Dennis Barnes.
Damn.
Young black man.
Speaks 9 different languages.
He's a New Orleans senior named Dennis Barnes who set a national record with offers from 125 colleges, totaling more than $9 million in scholarships, more than any other college-bound student in U.S. history.
That's dope.
Keep on doing that shit, young man.
Hell yeah. I mean, go out here and make your own college. So you teach your own shit.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck it is you studying and specializing in, my nigga, keep on doing that shit, because goddamn it, you are the future, bro.
Yes, he is. We need him out here.
Yes, sir.
And kick these other motherfucking politicians and bullshit motherfuckers holding us back.
Yeah.
Kick them the fuck out.
Keep them, get them out of there. Because they don't mean us no good.
Nope.
They don't mean us no motherfucking good.
They need to die.
Wow.
Sorry. That's the truth.
Sheesh.
It's the only way to get out of them seats.
I second that shit, but just sheesh.
Yeah, it's dark.
Just
Hell is hot.
sheesh.
That's what DMX said. Hell yeah.
We about to take this here break.
Yes,
Because
sir.
when we come back, man, we got a
We got a fecal fiasco for you.
fecal motherfucking fiasco. The cup runneth over.
See y'all in a minute.
Two girls in a cup. Alright, we back. It's time for these fecals.
Yes, it is.
Time for these motherfucking fecals. Let me kick it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 Texas cheerleaders shot after one mistakenly opened the door of the wrong vehicle.
Oh,
Now, initially, I wasn't going to give Buddy the fecal because he could have thought maybe,
somebody come and get him.
boom. But after reading further into it, my nigga got out and looked the girl dead in her face as she was begging and pleading and apologizing, telling her that that's not the case,
Right.
and gunned her down. So he's the fecal.
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
2 teenage cheerleaders were shot after one said she mistook the suspect's vehicle as her own in a supermarket parking lot after practice. One with serious injuries was rushed by a helicopter to the hospital and in critical condition, while the other was treated at the scene. Police said in a release that 25-year-old Tello Rodriguez Jr. was charged with deadly conduct, a third-degree felony that's punishable by 2 to 10 years in prison or a fine of up to $10,000. One of the victims said she was trying to apologize to the man when he got out of the passenger seat of the car. He just threw his hands up and then pulled a gun out and just started shooting at all of us.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he spoke no English, huh?
Nah, he speak English.
All right. I'm trying to give him a bit of
Nah.
doubt.
You can tell he speak English.
Damn.
Now, she'd have opened that door and he just would have fa-ta-fa.
Yeah, that's different.
All right, cool. But you got out
And looked at her. She begging and
and
pleading.
looked at this little white girl. 2 of them. Begging and pleading and gunned her down. So Tello Rodriguez Jr., my man, you are today's first fecal.
Yeah, you're gonna be rotel in the prison.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat you up, buddy.
I hope so.
Damn. Well, this one is parental tattoos.
Damn. Texas.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I stole another one.
Yep. Still another.
Damn, I was just trying to go to a different one, so
Stole another one.
we can do this together. Parents charged after tying down and tattooing children, ages 5 and 9,
5 to 9.
cutting off ink's skin.
Yep. Then trying to cut off the tattooed ink, the tattooed skin, after being worried about.
Somebody finding it.
Yeah.
It says this happened in Angelina County, Texas. A mother and stepfather have been arrested after forcing their children to get tattooed and then cutting their skin to try and remove the ink.
Yeah.
Megan May Farr, 27, and Gunnar Farr, 23, tied down their 9-year-old and 5-year-old to forcibly give them tattoos.
With rope and covered their mouths with tape and blindfolded them.
Yeah. The one child was given a tattoo on their foot while the other had one on their shoulder. Says an investigation alleges the children were tied down, like you said, with rope, their mouths covered with tape, and the rag covered their eyes. An investigation alleges. Hold on, that's the same thing. It says additionally, the parents tried to hide the tattoos by scraping and scrubbing the areas, as well as rubbing them with lemon juice. God damn!
To try and erase the tattoos.
Talk about pouring salt in the wound.
Fuck.
Says the report states the incident was reported to the CPS after the biological father and stepmother saw the tattoos on the children and asked Megan Farr about it. The father claimed she laughed about it and drove away. The Zavala police chief, Lieutenant James Denby, said a tattoo kit was turned over to investigators. The two children, along with two others, are now in CPS custody. Jail records show Megan Farr is charged with 2 counts of injury to a child and unlawful restraint, while Gunnar Farr is charged with 1 count of unlawful restraint and 1 count of injury to a child. Megan has a bond amount of $60,000, where Gunnar's is set at $35,000. I think they should have got more than that.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Then they should have had their eyelids tattooed from the inside.
Yep.
And scrubbed out with lemon juice.
Scrubbed out with fucking lemon juice. So sickening.
And laughed about it.
And
dropped them off and laughed. Ha ha. Look at what we did. Me and my young boyfriend. Sick.
Well, my second one goes to Andrew Lester's old ass, who's that old man that shot that 16-year-old boy, Ralph Y'all.
Where is this at? Cause a lot of that's been going on.
Kansas City.
Oh, no, I ain't heard about this one.
In Kansas City, apparently well, first of all, Andrew surrendered to authorities on Tuesday and was charged with 2 felonies, assaults in first degree, 2 felony assaults in the first degree, as well as armed criminal action. He remains free on a $200,000 bond, but if found guilty, Lester faces up to a maximum sentence of life in prison and assault charges in 3 to 15 years for the gun. He's 84, so none of that matters. But long story short, it was in Kansas City, man. A little 16-year-old boy, Ralph Y'all, was going to pick his younger siblings up from the babysitter.
Okay.
And had the wrong address.
Damn, what's up with that?
I don't know. He knocked on the door, and the old man shot him through the door, then opened the door, came out, and shot him again.
Damn.
Both times in the head. Now,
shot him through the door in the head?
Now, luckily.
So he was like at the door pointing the gun.
But through the door, like you shot.
Through the door the first time, yes.
Yep, then opened the door, came out, and shot him again on the ground.
Damn.
Now, luckily, Buddy lived, and he's he's home recovering and shit.
Right.
But yeah, shot that boy in the head, man.
That's fucking crazy, man.
On some wrong address shit. Like, didn't even answer the door and say like, hey, because if he answered the door and as soon as you got the wrong house, like, okay, cool.
Right.
And he shot him through the door. Nigga. Didn't even answer the door. Just saw a nigga at his door and tore that little boy up.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, so Andrew Lester, you raggedy motherfucker. Then his son came on CNN and told him he was racist. His grandson.
Oh.
His grandson came on CNN and was like, yeah, my granddaddy racist as fuck.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah.
Still sad.
And the grandson looked like he likes niggas. He had cornrows in and shit and everything.
Yeah.
He's a white boy, though.
He don't come around the granddaddy, though.
Nah, hell no.
Not until today. He's like, I've been waiting to tell motherfuckers.
Yeah, I've been waiting to tell motherfuckers about this foul ass nigga.
He racist ass motherfucking piece of shit.
Yeah, sure.
I don't make no sense on that shit, man.
What's your next one, bro?
You know what's gonna be. I only had the 2.
Okay, well, I got one before we get to
Okay, cool.
Mr. Demonic. Because this is a foul nigga, too. 6-year-old girl was shot. 6-year-old girl and her parents shot after a basketball rolls into a neighbor's yard.
Yeah, I saw that.
They didn't flip the script, though, because it's a little white girl.
Mm.
and this is a nigga that shot her.
Wow.
Yeah, this nigga.
So what the fuck?
According to reports, the police department received a 911 call at 7:44 p.m. Tuesday morning about a Tuesday 7:44 p.m. Tuesday evening about a shooting. Investigators later determined that 24-year-old Robert Louis Singletary allegedly seriously injured one adult male and a 6-year-old girl, and that a separate female was grazed.
Mm.
Was grazed by a bullet, while the second adult male was shot. Neighbors told investigators that the shooting began after a basketball rolled into Singletary's yard from a group of local children playing basketball in the street. Singletary allegedly fired a gun at the neighbor before approaching a father and son, William and 6-year-old Kinsley White.
Mm-hmm.
Both were transported to the local area hospital for treatment. The 6-year-old girl was shot in the cheek. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Singletary will be charged with 4 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a felon.
Damn.
And this was in North Carolina.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
I prayers for that little girl, man. And nobody died.
Nobody died.
So yeah, okay. Cause I heard you say attempted
4
murder.
counts of attempted. Nobody died.
Cool.
4 motherfuckers was hit, including the little girl. She got shot in the cheek.
Well, he need to be taken off the street.
Yeah, she got shot in the cheek. 2 males were shot, and a woman was grazed
That's fucking crazy, man.
because the ball rolled in Buddy yard.
Yeah. On some dumb shit.
Oh damn! I did have another one. My bad. I told you it was a fecal fiasco. Missouri man sentenced to 21 years in prison for allegedly shooting a 6-year-old boy because the teen was gay.
Damn. He didn't even come to his door.
No. Oh no, this is bad. I think Buddy was when I read the story. Usually I don't read them before this, but you know we had a lot of time off.
Right.
So I think Buddy was like gay and fighting some demons. You follow me? Mashili Robinson, 25, pled guilty to luring and shooting a youth 8 times in Kansas City in May of 2019. Robinson admitted he lured the youth to a secluded wooded area with the intent of shooting him because of his sexual orientation. The pair first met by chance outside of Alley Bray, wherever that is, on May 29th, 2019, and then continued communication online via Facebook. They met again at the library and walked around the park area. Surveillance footage from the library showed the victim walking across the street away from the Robinson before Robinson quickly followed him. According to court documents, Robinson suggested the pair go into a nearby woods to engage in a sex act. Around this time, Robinson texted his girlfriend saying, "I might shoot this boy," because he was gay.
But you asked him to come in the woods with you.
Once in the woods, the victim changed his mind and attempted to walk away. Robinson then got mad and repeatedly shot the youth with a Taurus 9mm pistol.
Damn.
The victim was able to stagger to the sidewalk and crawl to a nearby apartment building where he lay there before witnesses called the police. The victim survived.
I'm glad he survived.
I am too. Buddy was on some down low shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got mad when dude.
Look at the nigga's mugshot, bro. He's gay.
That's the man that shot
That's
him?
the nigga that shot him.
He
The
look
nigga
like...
doing duck lips in the goddamn mugshot
Shut
picture,
the
bro.
fuck up.
He doing duck
I
lips.
see that. I was gonna say he looked like the nigga from Last Dragon.
He do look like that doing duck lips. He look like a nigga from Last Dragon doing duck lips.
He does. That nigga even got his eyebrows arched.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nigga has eyebrows arched. He doing fucking duck lips.
He must have got mad because dude rejected his ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buddy got mad because he didn't want to smoke his pole.
No, he said he ain't going to that Frank stand.
He gonna go to that Frank stand.
Mm-mm.
All right, well, that was my last one.
Damn,
Before
niggas,
we get to
niggas
this,
shooting bitches because bitches don't want them. Now niggas
shooting
niggas.
niggas because niggas don't want them.
Terrible.
Niggas got to figure out how to do a rejection, man.
You gonna start shooting them in their own hands soon.
Yeah, see what you want to beat this motherfucker? You don't want to beat this motherfucker. You want to beat this goddamn wood. Foul, foul.
Right.
Shoot himself in the goddamn hand. You don't want to beat the wood, nigga.
Nah. That's crazy, man.
You don't want to beat the wood.
He called his girlfriend and told her about it.
Yeah.
He had to bitch and complain to somebody.
Kill this nigga. He don't want to give me no chum chum. Give me some chum chum.
Oh, it's all good down here.
Give me some chum chum. There's a boy.
That's a boy Buddha.
Boy Buddha. It's a man. It's a man Buddha. Can't you see that's a man? Give me some chum chum.
He shot his ass.
Yeah. Told his
Oh,
ass.
shit.
Well, you know what time it is, man.
Yeah, for this demonic motherfucker here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I call it the Florida Uber Eats. What's that?
Go ahead and get it going. My motherfucking food just showed up.
Oh, okay,
And I
okay.
ain't gonna shoot this Uber Eats driver.
He ain't going to the wrong house either, though.
Nope.
That's the good part about it, shit. As we take this break, I'm gonna break y'all in. So it's the Florida Uber Eats. Okay. So it says a man arrested in demonic murder and dismemberment of Florida Uber Eats driver. Says an accused MS-13 gang member has been arrested in Holiday, Florida, and charged in what the sheriff described as a demonic murder of an Uber Eats delivery driver whose remains were found dismembered at the suspect's home last week.
And scattered about, if I am mistaken.
Oscar Solis, 30, a resident of the home where the driver made his final stop, was arrested and preliminarily charged Monday with murder while engaged in a robbery after investigators uncovered the victim's remains in the trash bags at the home. This is at Pasco County Sheriff Chris Noko said in the news on Tuesday. He says, I'm not going to get into how gruesome this case was. This individual is, what he did was demonic, the sheriff later added. Investigators believe Solis tried to rob the driver and ultimately killed him.
Yep.
It says,
So this person was yanked in and
Yeah.
killed him.
He said, blah, 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 blah. The sheriff says Solis is affiliated with MS-13, a violent criminal gang with international ties to drug and human trafficking.
Yep.
The driver was not far from his own house last Wednesday night when he texted his wife to say he was making his final delivery and will be home soon. The sheriff declined to identify the victim, but an affidavit in the case identifies him as Randall William Cook. He was 59.
Yep. And the story I had said his wife had actually been out with him making runs, and he had dropped her off earlier and went out to make a couple more without her.
Wow.
And then he had texted her like, okay, I'm doing my last one, I'll be home.
Right.
And then when he never showed up,
That's
she
sad.
prompted the
search warrant.
search.
Yeah, it says GPS data provided to detectives by Uber shows the driver's last known location was Solis' home in Holiday. Holiday is about 30 miles northwest of Tampa. Says that, let's see, last time, blah, blah, blah. Says the next day video from an additional home camera shows Solis and another person carrying trash bags around the side of the house, one of which appears heavy and needed to be dragged across the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The investigators opened the trash bags at the home Friday. They found what appeared to be human remains and two medical examiner as those of the driver. The bags also contain sweatpants. I'm about to say plants. Sweatpants appearing to be Solace's, which had been stuffed with remains, as well as apparently
Jesus Christ.
stained blood clothing and a shirt appearing to be the victim's, which had several puncture marks in it. Damn, they stabbed him to death.
Yep.
Investigators later found the victim's wedding ring and car keys in the home. So also, the investigators observed that what appeared to be blood on the doorway to Solace's bedroom, as well as on the couch. Shit. Says also in the home, investigators observed doorway, blah blah blah, on the couch. Damn, on the sink, the toilet, the shower towels, and a mop. So the victim's car was found abandoned about a third of a mile from the suspect's home. They don't never drive far now. A third of a mile. Inside, the detective found a trash bag containing rags and paper towels appearing to be stained with blood. A delivery bag similar to the one the victim has been seen carrying in the surveillance footage, and the time card with Solace's name on it. What kind of shit? Yeah. Says there is no connection between the two.
No. Said the suspect had just recently moved to Florida to be with his father, who had lived in the house where the delivery driver was killed, but had moved out prior because he was making room for his son. He was giving his son his own space. Since he was there, he went and got a whole different spot.
Okay.
I think he knew his son was fucked up and he got the fuck away from him.
Probably his friends too. And he's MS-13. Dad probably ain't affiliated with that shit.
Fuck all that shit.
Hell nah. It says he was initially arrested Friday for violating his parole out of Indiana.
Yeah.
And failing to register in Florida as a convicted felon.
Yeah.
The felony murder charge was added Monday after detectives gathered more evidence in the case. There is no reason why the victim shouldn't be home with his family today, and we are keeping his thoughts. Oh, that's what somebody's saying.
Yeah.
But they're not saying what happened. Well, yeah.
Which part?
The felony murder charge was added. Okay, never mind. That's what,
what
I was looking for.
They locked him up. Sometimes they lock you up on anything they can get you on just to have you in there.
That's crazy.
So they locked him up on the violating the whatever.
The parole.
And now you have to charge it together to charge him with all the murder shit.
Crazy, man.
Because a lot of times they'll lock you up on some bullshit so that you can't be out getting rid of evidence and shit.
That makes sense. Or be a flight risk.
Yeah, or be a flight risk.
But I can see him leaving on that one.
Yeah, he's a scumbag.
He's a big scumbag.
And that's how you end the fecal.
Glad we got him out of Indiana.
Yeah.
But shit, it ain't helped none.
Because he went down to Tampa and caused a fucking ruckus.
Hell yeah. Sound be a Florida man down here.
Yeah, he went to Tampa and caused a motherfucking ruckus, nigga.
That shit's crazy, man. Was that the last one?
That's the last one. It's my last one.
Shit, that's episode 99, y'all.
99, man. When we see y'all again, man, it'll be Hundun time.
Hundun. We're not gonna push it out on the same dates, though, are we?
I think we're gonna put it out on the same day. We're just not gonna record it on the same day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be early in the week or what? Or are we gonna do it on the weekend?
Yeah, we got to do it in the weekend. So it won't be coming out the same day.
Yeah, so this would be the only non-consistent after 100.
Hundun's going to be a celebration, bitches.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? We're going to be a little bit delayed on it, but we get that to you right out. Probably Sunday.
Yeah. Because we'll get it right out.
Probably by Sunday.
If we record it Friday, Saturday, we can get it right out Sunday.
Hell yeah. So, see y'all in a bit. Like, subscribe. Welcome new subscribers. We appreciate you. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, and tell that friend to tell another friend. Mm-hmm. And tell that friend to tell their mama.
So we could be friends.
And tell their mama I said, hey. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.